Imagine turning your mundane backyard into an enchanting retreat, all in the span of a weekend. Picture this, a garden metamorphosis from dull to dazzling, from ordinary to extraordinary. In this video, we're going to guide you through a transformative journey, a step-by-step process of breathing new life into your garden. With some practical tips, innovative techniques, and a sprinkle of creativity, your outdoor space can become a breathtaking oasis. Ready to weave some magic into your garden? Let's dive in. A successful garden makeover starts with a solid plan. Now that we've established the magic of transformation, let's delve into the crucial first step: planning your garden makeover. Imagine your garden as a blank canvas, brimming with potential. The planning phase is where you sketch out your masterpiece. It's not just about picking out pretty flowers and placing them here and there. It's about understanding your garden's unique characteristics and working with them to create a harmonious and thriving outdoor space. Start with the garden's layout. Consider the space you have and how you want to use it. Perhaps you envision a tranquil retreat, a vibrant entertainment area, or a productive vegetable patch. Each of these requires a different layout, so think about your priorities and how they fit into your garden structure. Next, take into account the climate. Your local climate will largely dictate what you can grow and when. Think about your area's temperature ranges, rainfall patterns, and seasonal changes. These factors will influence your choice of plants and the timing of your garden makeover. Now, let's talk about plants. But not just any plants. The ones that will thrive in your specific conditions. Some plants love the sun, while others prefer the shade. Some need a lot of water, some hardly any. It's essential to match the plants to your garden's conditions to ensure they flourish. Consider also the different heights, colors, and textures of plants. Variety is the spice of life, and it's also the key to a visually appealing garden. Remember, planting is not a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process that may require adjustments as your garden grows and changes. Keep an open mind and be ready to adapt your plan as needed. With a well-thought-out plan, your garden transformation is set for success. So, grab your gardening gloves, pull out your planning pad, and let's get ready to turn your garden dreams into a stunning reality. Stay tuned for the next scene, where we'll delve into choosing the right plants for your garden makeover. Choosing the right plants is crucial for a dazzling garden. Imagine stepping into a garden that's a living, breathing painting. Plants that not only survive but thrive, creating a riot of colors and textures throughout the year. To achieve this, you need to select your flora wisely. Think of it as casting for a botanical theater. You need a mix of annuals and perennials, trees and shrubs, climbers and crawlers, each playing their part, each with their own season to shine. Let's begin with annuals. These plants live for one season, giving their all in a blaze of glory. They're the shooting stars of your garden, here for a good time, not a long time. Consider annuals like marigolds, zinnias, or petunias for a summer spectacle. Then, there are the perennials. These are the enduring stars of your garden, returning year after year. Their presence is constant, bringing familiarity and continuity. Hostas, daylilies, or coneflowers are just a few examples of perennials that can provide year-round interest. Trees and shrubs form the backbone of your garden. They give structure and height, offering shelter and creating microclimates for other plants. Opt for a mix of deciduous trees like maples or oaks, and evergreen shrubs like rhododendrons or hollies, to ensure year-round greenery. Climbers and crawlers add another dimension to your garden. They can soften hard structures, create living walls, or become floral canopies. Clematis, ivy, or climbing roses are all excellent choices to add vertical interest. But remember, the key is choosing plants that suit your local climate. Every plant has its preferred conditions. Some adore the sun while others thrive in the shade. Some need a specific soil type while others are more adaptable. Also, consider the wildlife you want to attract. Butterflies, bees, birds, each has its favorite plants. Include these in your selection to create a garden buzzing with life. So mix and match, experiment, and above all, have fun. Your garden is a canvas, and you're the artist. Create a masterpiece that's not only beautiful, but is also alive and ever-changing. With the right plants, your garden will be a riot of colors and textures. Now, it's time to arrange your plants for maximum impact. The key to a visually stunning garden is not just the selection of plants, but also how they're arranged. The arrangement of your plants is what creates visual interest, depth, and height in your garden. It's about composing a living piece of art. Let's start with the concept of depth. One way to create depth is by placing taller plants at the back and gradually decreasing the height as you move towards the front. This not only adds dimension but also ensures that all your plants are visible and have their moment in the sun. Now, you might wonder, what about gardens that can be viewed from all sides? In such cases, consider the tallest plants as your central piece and arrange the shorter ones around it. This creates a visually appealing tier effect. It's like sculpting a beautiful centerpiece, but with plants. Next, let's talk about creating height. Climbing plants and hanging baskets are your best friends here. They draw the eye upward and add a whole new layer to your garden. They can transform a simple garden wall or fence into a lush, vertical garden, giving your space a sense of grandeur. And of course, let's not forget about color. Arranging plants by color can create stunning visual effects. You could arrange them in a gradient, going from dark to light hues, or you could group similar colors together for a bold, striking effect. Remember, plant arrangement isn't just about aesthetics. It's also about ensuring each plant gets what it needs to thrive. Some plants need more sunlight, while others might need more shade. Make sure to arrange your plants in a way that meets their individual needs, ensuring a healthy, thriving garden. Lastly, don't be afraid to experiment and switch things up. Your garden is a dynamic living space that can evolve with your tastes and preferences. You can always rearrange your plants if you feel the need for a change. With a strategic arrangement, your garden will captivate all who see it. A dazzling garden requires regular care and maintenance. It's not enough to simply plant and arrange. A flourishing garden is the result of consistent attention and nurturing. Watering is one of the most fundamental aspects of garden maintenance. The trick is to water deeply but infrequently. This encourages the roots of your plants to grow deeper into the soil, promoting stronger, healthier plants. Early morning is the best time to water, as it minimizes evaporation and allows the plants to soak up the water before the heat of the day. Pruning is another essential task. It's like giving your plants a little haircut. Regular pruning helps to control the size and shape of your plants, stimulates growth, and can also help to improve flowering and fruiting. Remember, each plant has its own ideal time for pruning, so it's important to research and understand the needs of each type of plant in your garden. Fertilizing is like serving your plants a nutritious meal. Plants need a variety of nutrients to grow and thrive, and a good fertilizer can provide these. Look for a balanced fertilizer that contains a mix of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, the three primary nutrients that plants need. But be careful not to overdo it. Too much fertilizer can do more harm than good. Regular maintenance also includes tasks like weeding, mulching, and pest control. Weeds can choke out your plants, so it's important to remove them regularly. Mulching helps to retain soil moisture and suppress weeds. And keeping an eye out for pests will allow you to address any issues before they become major problems. The beauty of maintaining a garden is in its rhythm, the ebb and flow of nurturing, pruning, and observing. It's a dynamic process full of life and change. And the reward? A healthy, vibrant garden that continues to grow and blossom, a source of joy and pride. With regular maintenance, your garden will continue to dazzle. So roll up your sleeves, grab your gardening tools, and let's keep that garden magic alive. And there you have it. Your garden has been transformed. Let's take a moment to look back on the steps that have brought us this far. First, we dived into the magical world of transformation, exploring the potential that lies within each and every garden. We then embarked on a journey of planning where we outlined our vision and set our gardening goals. Next, we dove into the exciting realm of plant selection, where we discovered the importance of choosing the right plants for our garden's unique conditions. We learned that the key is to consider factors such as the climate, soil type, and the amount of sunlight your garden receives. Then, we delved into the art of arranging plants, creating stunning visual effects by playing around with color, texture, and height. We found out that a well-thought-out arrangement can truly bring a garden to life. Finally, we discussed maintaining the garden, ensuring its beauty and vitality for years to come. We covered essential tips, from regular watering and fertilizing to seasonal pruning and pest control. Now, it's time for you to start planning your own garden makeover. Remember, the magic of transformation is in your hands. All it takes is a weekend of dedication, a dash of creativity, and a sprinkle of love for nature. With these steps, you can transform your garden from dull to dazzling. Happy gardening!